Oh, I am so delighted to be here for our July Angel Prayer Circle. It has been a great joy for me to gather together the people that we have today, our Earth Angels for July, and to bring together the music, the prayers, the love, the joy, the delight that we're going to experience today. So, welcome, my friends. I am so happy that you are all here with us. We are happy that you are stepping into, even more, happy that you are stepping into our sacred circle of love and light with the angels so that we can experience angel magic, angel joy, angel delight, all of those things I've just been babbling away about. Magic, mystery, miracles, they're all here today. So, how many times in your life have you wished that you had just the right prayer for your needs of the moment? Well, that's what 365 Days of Angel Prayers is all about. I love this book. This is our second edition. We can thank Dawn Johnston for that, and she'll be with us here in just a moment. There are the most incredible prayers in here. There's a prayer for each season. Sunny is our summer host. There's a prayer for each month. Cathelijne is here with us. She hosts the June prayers. And then there are prayers for every day. So we have Haig Coxon and Lilly Wong here with us today who have prayers for the day. So in the month of June, there are 30 days in June. There are 30 prayers. There is such amazing richness. Oh, that was Sunny. There was such amazing richness in here. I hope you have the book. If not, please consider getting it. We'll tell you how at the end. So I started these calls because we have 160 different Earth Angels who contributed, and every single one of them is remarkable. I started these calls because I wanted to have the opportunity to get to know some of the other wonderful Earth Angels who have gathered together in this beautiful community for our angel prayers. And this is my way of doing it. See, I get to meet everybody this way, so I am totally delighted. So I want to bring Sunny on next. Hey, Sunny.
Hello.
So Sunny is the one who is responsible for our second edition, and I am so delighted about that. Thank you so much, Sunny.
Oh, thank you. I'm so honored to have everyone be a part of it again.
Yeah, and you have been traveling, so I want to skip to the chase and hear all about your travels.
Well, I took my team, so I have 3 team members, 4 with me, and we did a 10-night, 11-day trip to Canada and back, so in my RV. So it was 4,200 miles driven by these hands that are still sore after Wyoming because it's very windy in Wyoming. And we did some events. We did 5 events along the way. And so we stopped in Utah, we did 2 events in Canada, and we stopped in Wyoming and did some events and really just had an amazing, amazing time spreading the message of the angels, reminding people how they have the ability to connect with their own angelic guidance in a variety of different forms. And it was an amazing, but angelic trip.
Oh, wonderful. And so you have a prayer for July 30.
July 31st.
First, I can read. I had to put my glasses on to see. That's invoking the archangels. And this is such a beautiful prayer. I wanted you to start us out with this invocation. But before you read the invocation, would you walk us through just closing your eyes and breathing and coming into this connection?
You bet. You bet. So if you all want to just take a couple of nice deep breaths as you close your eyes and letting your body just relax into your seat, knowing that you are supported both physically and spiritually. And as we begin, taking one more nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, opening your heart and allowing yourself to receive these words for your highest good. Invocation of the Archangels. I invoke the blue light of Archangel Michael to surround and protect me. I ask him to bring me courage and strength and to protect me from any negativity, seen or unseen. I ask that that brilliant blue energy of protection is placed over me, allowing only that which is for my highest good. I now invoke the white light of Archangel Gabriel to envelop me in his energy of purity and peace. I ask that he help me to communicate with intention that which is in my heart through my words, thoughts, and feelings of light and love. Taking a deep breath, I now invoke the golden energy of Archangel Uriel to fill me with wisdom, clarity, and vision. Help me to soothe all conflict in my life and replace it with knowledge and understanding of a bigger picture. I ask that Uriel help me to make choices that are the wisest for my personal journey. And in closing, I invoke the green light of Archangel Raphael to pour health and well-being into my bodies, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Help me to allow the healing to be received wholeheartedly and guide me to my own natural abilities of healing. Thank you, and so it is. When you feel ready, just take a nice deep breath and open your eyes when guided.
Oh, thank you, Sunny. That was so beautiful.
Very welcome. Very welcome.
Oh. Yeah, your work is just exquisite.
Thank you, my friend.
So would somebody, do you have a question for Sunny? So what's your question for Sunny, Kira?
I don't know if this is the right venue, but I just needed extra prayers for help with, because I'm down to the wire financially, and I've been doing so much inner work and going through a lot of grief with losing my mom and my marriage changed and all that. But this week has been kind of really nitty gritty with the finances. So I did a GoFundMe account, and I had an interaction with my father that was very kind of devastating. And so I just needed extra prayers to support too, because there's kind of this looming, there's a possibility of this job in Sacramento that would be, I feel, at this empowerment center for women that is a community partnership coordinator. And so I feel like there could be a transition, which would work out really well. But if not, it's like just to calm the storm while I go through it, I guess, to trust that everything will be okay by the 7th, or I'll either be here or somewhere else.
Well, I think that's a perfect statement, is to trust.
Right.
And certainly you're in an environment with a lot of angel intuitives and have a lot of angelic support around you. So I guess reminding you that calling in your angels and asking them to guide you for your highest good. Mm-hmm. And then the piece that's so important, especially if there's some kind of financial energy around it, is being open to receive it in a form that you may not recognize at the time. So a lot of times we look at abundance as just financial, but abundance can come in a lot of ways, but we can ask and ask and ask, and we have to be willing to be open to receive. So I would even do an example of as many times as you can throughout a day, opening literally my body, opening this heart space and allowing that energy to flow through. I deserve and allow myself to receive all that is for my highest and greatest good.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
That's my question.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I have to write it down.
Yeah, yeah. And thank you, Kira. Did that help, Kira?
It did. Yeah, can you hear me?
I can.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, it's just I don't feel like I've been in this place in my journey to date. It just feels very, before it seemed to be more fluid. This is kind of so many variables that it's a little unnerving, I guess, is my thing, or very unnerving.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Kira. And thank you, Sunny. Thank you, Sunny.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So how can people learn more about your work, Sunny?
Well, check it out in 365 Days of Angel Prayers for sure. But you can go to my website, sunnydawnjohnston.com. And I'm on Facebook a lot. I do a lot of social media through Facebook. And so you can find me there as well. And obviously the book is been a labor of love. And I'm excited to say that we are working on the Spanish version as we speak. So we are hoping to have that out for the end of the year. So to get it out before the holidays. So so that's how they get a hold of me, my website.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much, Sunny.
Thank you very much. You guys have a fabulous day. I have to take off, but thank you so much. I love everyone.
Thank you.
And I look forward to seeing you next month.
Thanks, Sunny.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Cathelijne is next. Hello, Cathelijne.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Oh, I'm just delighted. Cathelijne Fillipo is our July spokesperson in our book, 365 Days of Angel Prayers. And so she's in the Netherlands. So while it's midday for me at noon, it's 9 o'clock at night for her.
Yep.
Starting to get dark. And so
yeah, we've got some time left. We're in a good time of the year for this.
oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah.
It stays light till 11 o'clock where I live.
Yeah, I think we're around 10:30, so we're good. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. So tell us, Cathelijne, how did you start working with angels?
Well, to be honest, it was sort of given to me by my granny. My granny was very Roman Catholic, and she believed in angels, and she really believed in Mother Mary. So that was her thing. So she taught me very early on how to call in the angels for a good night's sleep and protection. So it sort of was with me during that time. And after she passed away, I had an angel experience where I just passed her cemetery and I saw a car coming towards me, and I thought, there's no way I'm going to be out of the way in time. And it was like I got a push right onto the pavement. And all of a sudden I was at the pavement, and I felt like it was either my granny or an angel. So it was with me now and then. Then as I was a teenager, my mum, she had a friend who was a medium, and she said, I see this very big blue angel with you. And she called him Michael. And that was sort of what opened. It was almost like she put like a key in the lock and she unlocked it. And from that time onwards, I got many messages relating to Michael, and it sort of grew from there.
Well, your prayer for July 1st is a prayer for self-esteem and self-acceptance, and it starts with Archangel Michael.
It does.
So do you want to take us into a prayerful state and then share your prayer with us?
Yeah, yes, I will do that. So if everybody's ready again, you can just take a calming deep breath. Relax and put your feet firmly on the floor beneath you for grounding. And as you breathe out, you may want to let go of any tension in the body. And as you breathe in, imagine breathing in light. And it comes into your heart. And as you breathe out, imagine breathing out love. And then we go into this prayer for self-esteem and self-acceptance. Beloved Archangel Michael, bless me with a new sense of self-esteem, acknowledging my strengths and accepting my weaknesses. Help me to move out of my comfort zone and step into my power now as I start to walk my talk and live my dreams. Help me to realize that I am a spark of the divine, and as such I am perfect just as I am. When I strive to grow and change, I do so from a place of loving kindness and acceptance of self. Dear Archangel Chamuel, help me to truly love myself, realizing I need to not change a thing as I am fine the way I am. For all is well in my life, as I give my higher self the rein from this day forward. I am a beautiful soul with a special mission on this earth. The more I live my divine blueprint, the more I love myself and life, and so be it. And you can sort of feel that resonate in your heart, like you're just absolutely fine the way you are. And when you're ready, you can bring yourself back to the here and now, and take a nice deep breath and open your eyes.
Cathelijne, that was so beautiful. It was very powerful. Really.
Thank you.
Oh, your work is so exquisite. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you do?
Well, my basis lies in psychology, which you kind of can see from the prayer. So I've worked as a psychologist first for 15 years, and then I moved everything away from that to my spiritual work. And I work mainly with angels, but also with other light beings and other spiritual guides like unicorns and even dragons. So apart from being part of this great book, I've written 2 books in Dutch about angels, one for adults, one for children. I've got little oracle set with me. So I do a lot in this language area, and what I love to do is to bring the angelic vibration in through whatever creation. So I like to make angel sculpture, and I personalize those so people can say, oh, I need help with forgiveness, or I need more self-love, or whatever, and I sort of pour those qualities into the sculpture and find the right heart, crystal heart to go with it. So that's one of the main things I do. Apart from readings and distant healings and things like that, a bit of coaching. I draw people's angels, which is really great to do as well. And then some messages come through, and I make angel essences. So those are, it's all different forms of the same energy and the same light.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. So who has a question for Cathelijne? You can raise your hand by, if you're with us on the computer, you can see your name over on the side and you can raise your hand there. Or you can just kind of wave your arms if you're on the screen. I'm going to scroll through for those who are on the screen. Or I'm going to also unmute everyone and you can say, me, I want a question. So speak up, wiggle, do something.
I'm here.
Who's this?
Robert.
Oh, Robert. Oh, Robert. Of course. Robert, of course.
I love the Netherlands. I was there a few months ago performing.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And of course, I work very directly with Archangel Michael. That's my symbol there. And have my cards here. And he sort of overlooks my whole team.
Yes.
So I don't have a question. I just wanted to mention that is very powerful for me, Archangel Michael. Very.
Yeah. Yes.
And
I recognize that he sort of overlooks the rest of the team. Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Thank you for the prayer.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you. So I was going to ask you if you could give us a blessing in Dutch.
Like just, oh wow. Like a prayer or just a blessing?
A prayer or a blessing or something for our Dutch speakers.
Oh, right. That's
You're not
nice.
the only one.
Oké, we can do that. Voor de mensen uit Nederland en uit België zou ik zeggen, open je hart en je geest. En laat het licht van de engelen naar binnen komen. En dan vragen we Archangel Michael om je te overlichten en je te begeleiden op jouw unieke pad. En zo is het. That's it.
So is it.
Beautiful.
You want to tell us English speakers the gist of it?
The gist of it was to open your heart and your mind to the light of the angels and to let Archangel Michael overlight you so that you can go your own right path.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Well, thank you so much, Cathelijne, for being with us. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Oh. So let's just take a deep breath and relax, because that was just so beautiful. And next we have Robert Haig Coxon. And Robert and I have known each other for a long time. We first met in 1995.
I don't remember what year, but it was a long time ago at a trade show, actually.
Trade show, yeah. I remember you were playing a grand piano that they had out in the middle of this big, huge convention center.
Right.
And I think I went up and lay down under the piano or something like that, because I do something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was very impressed with you, because you were introducing your first angel blessing cards, and you actually did a reading for me there, and I still have that. You gave me a card that was the angel for music. I still have that card here in my studio, and after all those years. And although, I had been familiar with angels and for a long time, you were the one, and your angel blessing cards were what really got me into connecting with angels and working with them.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So I want to start with your prayer in the book. Would you tell us the story about your prayer on July 25th?
Wow. I was in my studio, and Lilly came in. This is when we first knew each other in 2013. She came into my studio. She was visiting me, and she started saying some things in light language, and there was music that was coming out at the same time. And I said to her, we need to translate this light language into earth plane English so that we can make a proper piece out of it, for that people would understand, on their logical level. And so these are the words that came out, because it was all about love and being love. And this ended up being really exploding into this amazing piece of music that has full orchestration, symphonic orchestration and that. And we started building a whole, not a concert, but a whole show around this called Be You, Be Love, that we are going to be taking throughout the world. And this is the main song at the end of it. And it is a prayer, but it's a prayer for people that aren't even ready for a prayer, on a conscious level. And it's part of the show, and it's going to be sung by us, and my daughter, who will be on stage performing. But we will have what we call the Elohim choir. And we know Elohim is, some people see it as another word for God, if you look in the Bible and that, but it's so much more for me. It's all the elementals, it's all the angels, it's all the cherubs, everything. That's the choir. And in the show, we will have children coming out, a children's choir to sing this and some other music. And that's how the piece started. And it's snowballing now.
Well, you gave me a little clip from a performance that you did. And I want to tell you, I cried when I listened to this. So I'm going to play this clip. And this will give you an idea of who Robert and Lilly are.
Bueno, que escuchamos Les agradecemos por haber venido aquí este fin de semana.
And the most important message,
Y el mensaje más importante,
we love you.
los queremos. Gracias. Gracias.
De mi corazón, gracias. Gracias. Thank you.
I wanted to play that whole applause at the end because that was the part that made me cry.
Well, you know, people they're looking for love. And the significance of that performance, we were in Spain, there's 1,000 people in the audience singing it. And it was a concert we did to raise money for the Syrian children who are in Europe now and who have nowhere that have nothing. And so it was emotional for us too, you know, to be doing that concert for that particular reason and then to have all these people singing it, you know, it was very powerful.
Beautiful. Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
So could you tell us, for our French listeners, our French-speaking listeners, could you tell us what the words of the song are?
That's interesting. It's very hard to translate the right way.
I was wondering if I could ask that, but I thought I'd give it a try.
No. I'll try on it here. It's like, soyez-vous et devenir l'amour. And après ça, c'est de devenir l'autre personne devant toi. Et comme ça, tu vas vraiment comprendre l'amour. Et je me réveille dans la lumière, la mienne, à travers l'amour. Et parce que avec l'amour, le tout est bien. That's it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. So I'm going to play one more song, and then we'll bring Lilly in for some light language, and then we'll finish up with another song. So the other one I wanted to play today, let me find my notes here, is from your album Goddess. And because we have such a global audience, I wanted to play Mujeres del Sur.
Mujeres del Sur. Oh, that's powerful.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to play it.
That is so powerful.
You want to tell us a little bit about this one?
Oh, yes. I'd love to. That's the reason for that album, how it started.
Oh, really?
I was in Bariloche in southern Argentina. And I was doing personal channel pieces, which I call your soul masterpiece. I do personal pieces for people. And this lady came in the room. She had booked a session with me. And as she's walking in the room, all the music's pouring down. Exactly, I know what to play. And so the music poured through. And the story of this woman is she's a therapist for battered women. And she needed some music that would help, that she could play in her office while she's, treating these women. And this music poured through, and actually on the album, it's not the whole piece complete because some of it wasn't significant to put on the album, but it goes through the whole thing of the women evolving into their power. That's what it's all about. From being the victim, seeing yourself as a victim, and transforming into the master of your life. That's what the whole piece is about.
Oh, beautiful. No wonder I liked it.
Yeah, through self-love, of course.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what it is.
Okay, so we're going to hear a little bit of Mujer del Sur. Am I close to that?
Ask Lily.
Lily?
Very good. Mujeres del Sur.
That means women of the South.
Exactly. Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. So here we go. Oh, so as we're listening, close your eyes and let this transform you into your empowerment. Oh, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And how can people find your exquisite music and your events and retreats and stuff?
They can go to my website, which is roberthaigcoxon.com, or it can be just robertcoxon, COXON.com. And everything's there. You can, there's a link also for buying downloads, and there's a schedule, the touring schedule, everything's there.
Oh, beautiful. What's coming up next?
What's coming? Well, right now I'm here for the next while writing a TV series. So that's
yummy.
I'm doing 3 seasons of a program called How It's Made.
I like that. I watched that.
Yeah, that's on Discovery Channel. That's me.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So I have a lot of work to do on that right now. But then this fall, well, we have a big, let me see, we have a big event in December that we're doing in Hawaii, just before Christmas. It's all about remembering your Lemurian past, you know, and it'll be a beautiful event. They just check that up on our site too.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Robert.
Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. It's a blessing knowing you.
Oh, I feel likewise. Thank you. So now we're going to switch over to Lilly. Hi, Lilly.
Hello.
This is Lilly Wong. Tell us about yourself, Lilly.
Yeah, I am a Mexican, and I work with light language, but I come actually, my background is very, very angelic. So through my own process, when I was 5 years old, that's one of the times when I remember very much, with my family being in Lourdes, and I was having this amazing sensation of I am connected with everything. You know, it's like the presence of the whole universe within me. But I remember too, then I just remember just like telling my mom, wanted to share with my mom about it, that I could hear everybody without speaking. You know, it was like I was connected with everything. But my mom just, the reaction was, you know. So it was like, oh, heartbreaking from there on. And I did close a lot. I did close myself too. And I went more in a path of achievement. And best in the school, university, you know, have that what it seems that I have to have, the perfect job, the perfect career, a marriage. I was living in Germany that time, and at some point, it seems like this 5-year-old came back and was calling for me, remember that, what you were feeling in that cave. And so I left everything. I had like a panic attack at some point when I was going to work at one of the agencies in marketing agencies in Germany, and I said, okay, there's something missing here. So I went back, and the first connection I start to remember was very angelic, and it was again Archangel Michael, which now if you connect the dots, I was born in Puebla, and the city in Mexico, like the name, everybody knows it, it's Puebla de Los Angeles, Puebla of the angels. And we have also like a saint of each of the cities, the towns, and of course Archangel Michael is the one for Puebla too. So it was a lot of people ask me, how did you get in contact with angels? I say, actually, the angels started speaking to me. So when I left everything, I went to this beautiful place in Mallorca, and I was really going inside, in like a lot of introspection, really finding out who I was. And then I started hearing them again, and I started seeing them again. At the beginning, it was a bit overwhelming, I must say. So Michael became a mediator. So everything was like, and then a lot more. Then I keep up in the development. I start with Master Ascendants, and also like Cathelijne. I don't know if that's the right pronunciation of the name. and fairies and all kind of beautiful light beings that are around, supporting us. And I started working a lot with goddesses, a lot of master ascendants with the feminine energy. And at some point, they came, and the proposal was, at some point I started sharing. For me, it was like I was having that amazing, thankful blessing of what I was experiencing that I say I want to share. So I was asking for tools to make it very accessible. And at the same time, really, like everybody has to know this. So what happened is that I started channeling a lot I speak 4 languages. So it was in those languages that I would channel and do sessions, readings, and workshops. And at some point, it was a proposal from some of these beings. They said they would like to start giving information more vibrational, and they were explaining that the words in our languages, they could be limiting, right? Like we have eyes and it's eyes, but they want to send us a lot more than just that. So this is how they say the proposal of bring light language, that for me the light language is a direct access to universal information, and depending on which consciousness you tapped in or want to communicate with us, the quality of the light language will be different. So now I'm in the light language world, again, with the same contact with the different beings, but in this vibrational light language.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. And how do you use the light language? How is it benefiting you and others?
Yeah, for me, it's the beauty of helping harmonize whatever needs to harmonize with the help of different consciousness and light beings. Example, also the angels. And one example I would like to share is, now it clicked to me. It was exactly what Robert was saying about the you beloved. I have the codes that I receive before the translation to the words in English. So maybe I just share it with you. That would be something like, yeah?
Please.
I said that would be something that's, and also could be a gift because we talk about it. Yeah. So let me see. I think I can do this. So this first one, it's Tialiana, what are we ani mahrusna mena yasasa alayena yasiate alayat nenarnease. So this one we call about just be yourself. Be in the freedom of being. Remember who you are. Be your essence. Be your true. Follow your true. It's just be you. Okay, so, but it contains a lot, like in translation. Then the second part, it's be the other. Like we are one. There's no separation. Allow so soya worome naya shiate namaya sae nayatina. And the third one, it's everything is fine the way it is. There's no more fight to fight. Surrender, be yourself. We are with you.
And all is well.
And it will, and all is well in love. Ya mania en now masa anam ninayate alasar ne mayati mao so ayatena shayasa amao ninayateasa. So to answer so the question is, you can have it like right now. You have the three parts. You can hear the sacred sounds, which is what you hear coming through sound, which is frequency of the light language. Then you have the sacred codes, what you could see more as matter, form and color. And then you see my hands start to move, and this is what I call so movements with related to vibration, to light. They become some lasers and start to move. So one thing you could do, for example, that I do this, if so we can give us a gift. Like I think you were asking for that, Kimberly. Is like if people print this out, and whenever you have, for example, the question of the person, I say I want something, or I want to finish a project, or I just want to meditate that, just to feel that everything that I do is in that frequency love beyond the love we know. You know, it's like this universal love. And it's a very opening heart. You just need to print it. You can energize your water. You can put, energize your food. You can put it under your pillow. You can meditate with it. It's under your yoga mat. And as I say, or you just put like, it's something you want to have or do work. I always finish with this harmonization, because it's like, okay, I'm bringing everything in love, but at the same time, for me, love, it's the glue that holds the whole universe. It's like I'm bringing that energy to the whole universe. So it's like for my higher purpose and the higher purpose of all. And this is a way of using it. Like that's the person. Now he was talking. I say, oh, that would be a very nice way of sharing it. Like the combination, and as Robert said, and it transforms to be you, be love, be you, be me, be love, and I
awake my light with love.
And this is, I awake my life with love, for all is well in love. Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful, beautiful. So Lilly, maybe we can get a PDF from you of that, and we'll post it up on the replay so that people can download and print that out as you've suggested.
Yes. But one thing is like there's other people channeling, and one thing like for this theme that we're talking is everything started with angels for me. So my structure, my container is completely angelic. And even though I don't know if you had to see, there's a little circle was on the corner. Let's see if we can see it, which is this one.
Oh, yes.
That's the energy of Archangel Michael. So it's very, very present in all the work that I do.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. So with that said, Lilly, you've got a beautiful prayer with Archangel Haniel. So I would
Archangel Haniel
to share that prayer with us.
Yes. Archangel Haniel, bring peace to my heart. I invite you to close your eyes and feel the breathing. Breathe in, breathe out, reach out. Breathe in, breathe out. In the name of love, open up to receive my grace. I am Archangel Haniel. I am here and now with you, in all of you. I am here to bless you, embrace you, and above all, I am here to repeat your name into the universe, so your grace will resonate around you, inside you, and beyond you. You are the most beautiful soul. You are heaven on earth. Repeat my name, Haniel, 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 and your soul will remember who you are, and you will be filled with peace. Do you feel me? I am here with you. Ana, Anamaka. With our heart connected with the Pachamama, Mother Earth. Nayasai, Namae, Nasai, Nayashia. And we breathe in and out again to our body, and we come back to the here and now.
Lily, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
And for our Spanish-speaking listeners, would you like to give just a little blessing or prayer in Spanish for them?
Mm-hmm. Cerramos los ojos y te invito a que sientas tu propia esencia angélica, que abras tu corazón y sientas la presencia de ángeles a tu alrededor, para que tengas la confianza de que nunca estás solo, nunca estás sola.
Beautiful. And how can people reach you, Lily?
So there's my website. It's also www.lilly-wong.com. And yeah, that's the new way of reaching people, I guess. And of course, but then in the website, there's the links to the Facebook. I also have a lot of presence in Facebook.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much, Lily.
So welcome. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So, see what I mean? Aren't we an amazing community? At our very end here, I'm coming back to you, Robert. Let's come back to Robert.
Oh, hi.
And Robert, I'm going to play one more song because there's just one more that was just irresistible to me.
Oh, I didn't
let's see.
Pardon?
I've got to find my way back to my recordings here.
Okay.
And this is from the album The Infinite.
Right.
And this is the one on reverence. Yeah. You want to tell us a little bit about reverence?
I remember I really got into this altered state when I was writing that. I wanted a new sound. I didn't want it to sound like, you know, my other albums. And I guess I was connecting with the angels, you know? You know, the fastest way to compose is to connect with your angels. And sometimes the information is coming in so fast that you miss some of it. So this was what was happening there. But that whole album, very special to me, because I wanted to write a CD that would be for the listener almost a movie score for their life when they listen to it. It's like a movie, like, you know, you're making a movie of your life. Well, this is the music for it, you know? Yeah. And that's one of the pieces that reverence, you know, just so sacred, you know? Get in touch with the sacredness of everything. And then you feel that. It helps you to feel that reverence, you know?
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. So we're going to play Reverence now. And I encourage you to take a moment as you're listening to explore within yourself, what do you most need help with? So what do you most need help with? And let this music carry you very deeply into your heart and your soul, into your connection with your angels, to receive that loving support. Oh, Robert, that was heaven on earth.
Well, you know, that piece is preparing you for the next one, which is called the bridge. And that's going beyond the veil. So this is like the angelic choir pulling you, you know, drawing you into this energy that's on the other side, so that you're connecting to your infinite self.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I can't wait to spend more time with this album.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So I want to thank Robert.
I want to thank you for inviting me.
Oh, thank you. And Lilly, thank you for being here with us today.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you for the invitation.
Thank you. Thank you. And Cathelijne, thank you so much for being here with you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you.
Lovely to connect to everybody.
It was. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Sunny had to leave us, so she's gone. We want to thank our beloved Sunny for being here with us today. What a sweet experience. 365 days of angel prayers. What a gift. And I want to thank you, everyone who's contributed and those who've joined us today. If you want to know more, you can find out more about us at our Facebook page. We have a 365 Days of Angel Prayers Facebook page. And we have a YouTube channel, 365 Days of Angel Prayers. Well, I'm Reverend Dr. Kimberly Marooney. I think I didn't introduce myself today. So I'm just so delighted to be here in the midst of all of this angelic love with all of you, sharing the love that's in my heart, connecting with all of you in this beautiful community of angel love that we have here. And I'm just so happy that you're here. We have these calls once a month on mostly the first Monday of the month. So please join us. You're all on our list now. You should get the invitations to the next ones. And so come back for more goodness. I love you all. Goodbye until the next time.
Blessings.
Blessings. Thank you.